You're listening to the Midday Show on KEXP Seattle. You can find us at 90.3 FM and at KEXP.org, streaming around the world. And coming from halfway around the world, we are very excited to welcome live in studio here at KEXP, Tame Impala.
Sorry. Oh, we're playing now. Okay.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay.
It's Tame Impala live on KEXP. It sounds amazing, and it's so great to have you here. Thank you so much for coming in today.
No worries. No worries.
You're playing tonight at Numos, and I first saw you play at Sasquatch when you were on tour with MGMT, and then I got to see you last year at Numos, and it was a packed show. The crowd was going wild, and you were so appreciative and kind to the audience. Were you surprised that there was such a rabid fan base here in Seattle?
Yeah. Oh, always surprised when there's a rabid fan base anywhere. Yeah.
You definitely have done a lot of touring in the last year or two. Have you found that you have really big audiences in places you go? You show up somewhere, you expect maybe to play to a few people, and tons of people come out and they're singing all the words to your songs?
Yeah. Consistently, it has that happened. Especially Mexico. We went to Mexico the other day, and we weren't really expecting anything. In fact, I don't even know what we were expecting in terms of looking at everything. But yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it was really overwhelming actually. I don't think we've had a kind of a reception like that anywhere ever.
Wow. I mentioned MGMT. I think you've toured with them a couple times now, and I think I remember that they made or worked on some of their last record, Congratulations, in Australia. Is that when you met them, when they were doing that?
I don't think that was when I don't know when they were working on that album, but we met them when they came to Australia the first time, just after they'd released Oracular Spectacular, and we were lucky enough to get on the bandwagon for that tour.
It seems like you're pretty kindred spirits, especially musically. It was really fun to see those shows together.
Yeah, it was really surprising how kind of similar we all are in terms of life, attitudes, and habits, that kind of thing. So yeah, we got on really well. It was amazing.
Your music has a really great laid-back, sun-drenched, shimmery sound. You guys seem pretty laid-back. A couple of you are barefoot. I've seen you play your live shows barefoot as well. But as laid-back as the music sounds, there's a lot of intricacies in there. Is the making of the music a laid-back situation, or is that maybe a little bit more labor-intensive?
Yeah, it's not always as laid-back. I mean, we generally try to do what we can to make the music have that effect on people. I mean, like, if we were just completely laid back in our approach to music, it wouldn't sound anything like laid back music, unless you were like Jack Johnson or something, but I don't know. Yeah, I think you have to, it's all about making music for the mindset of who's going to listen to it, I guess, rather than getting into that mindset yourself. I mean, I suppose you have to, and I don't really know what I'm talking about, but yeah.
Well, it can be a lot of work to make
it's too early in the morning for this.
That's okay. We do appreciate you being here in the morning, and it can definitely be a lot of work to make something sound so effortless. Well, we appreciate that you're here, and I can't imagine that I'll ever get tired of listening to Inner Speaker, but do you have any new music on the horizon? New album coming out?
Yeah, always recording, always working on things. Like on tour, we sort of put together little jam things that won't necessarily end up on any kind of album, but it's just a way to keep ourselves interested with songs we're playing on the road. So, you know, like we'll have the guts of a song, and there'll be a bit in the middle, and we'll just like scoop that out and replace it with something else, and that kind of thing. But we're recording for the next album all the time.
Great. Well, we're so happy that you're here today and excited to see you tonight here in Seattle at Numos. It's Tame Impala live on KEXP. And got a couple more songs?
Yes.
Great.
Yes. Was that too quiet? What am I doing?
If you're not singing, can you turn the delay off? Because it's crazy.
Oh, yeah. I tried to do that before. What are we playing?
It's not meant to be.
Oh, yeah, good.
but she doesn't like the life that I lead. She doesn't like the life that I lead. Doesn't like friends that don't hear sitting around. I must be more like a friendly need than the voice that it is meant to be. But in all honesty, I don't have a hope in him. I'm empty just to watch and in all honesty, I don't have a hope in him. I'm happy just to watch friends that I made. Doesn't make friends, but friends stay. She just gets bored sitting by the lake. Her soul won't surface and her heart won't ache. And I vote that it is meant to be. But in all honesty, I don't have a hope in him. I'm happy just to watch and I thought they could cure his disease, but in all honesty, he didn't have a hope in him. Now we'll never see
Was that slower than usual? I think. Sorry. Oh, we keep going though.
Tame Impala live on KEXP. Not that you all aren't laid back, but after watching you so up close, I realize the bare feet for you, the guitarist, is because of all that you're doing down there with your feet on all. I don't even know what all that is, but you clearly need the dexterity and nimbleness that toes provide.
Yeah, it's like having an extra set of hands.
A new insight into Tame Impala's sound. It is so fabulous to have you here. You sounded amazing. Thank you so much for rallying so early.
Thanks
today.
a lot.
No.
I think it's not even morning, Kate. I think it's afternoon. I think it might even be afternoon.
Technically, but just past, and we're so happy to have you here. Playing tonight at Numo's latest album called Inner Speaker.
Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Sounded
Cool.
Tame Impala is live on KEXP Seattle.